Well, good day, everyone out there. Hope you enjoy our program tonight. I'm Naija Eastman, your host, and here with me is
Mrs. Gladys John Raphael Aka.
and good brother.
Evangelist Samuel. Okay.
You're welcome. Well, tonight we'll be discussing an issue concerning marriage. But nevertheless, Naija, we will bring it down so that everybody will feel contribute and everybody will feel understand us. Well, within the day we say we want to talk about marriage. First and foremost, tonight we'll be liking to make we discuss about marriage issue, how it take the start, how it take the begin. Well, madam, when did marriage actually start?
Marriage starts with two people, a man and a woman. That's the beginning of marriage. Because without a man and a woman, there will be no marriage.
Okay, well, we've had your point anyway, and Mr. Evangelist, how did you see it, or what is your own view concerning when did marriage actually start?
Well, I believe that marriage starts when two people comes together.
Okay.
To agree.
Okay.
As husband and wife. So that is the beginning of it before any other things.
Well, you've all spoken well. Yeah, that's it. No third party. Okay. We understand that now it is an agreement between two partners. I mean, agreeing to be married couples. That is when marriage begins. And does the way the couples meet matters? I mean, because we can see that these days a lot of people get married through Twitters, Facebook, and the rest. And then some met maybe their couples through maybe friends and even fathers, like our fathers do then. Papa will say, marry my pikin, things like that. But this time now, they happen again. As so computer level. So how do you see it actually, Mr. Evangelist?
Well, sometimes the way two couples meet, sometimes it matters anyway. Sometimes it does not.
Okay.
Because if you look at it in a Christian aspect of it, you see that most of Christians or most of the born again, those that call themselves born again child of God, they want to get their partner through maybe in the church or maybe outside the church. Though sometimes it works anyway, but the most important thing is if both of you are ordained to be a husband and wife. That is the most important thing.
Madam, can I have your own view on that? Okay, thank you, Mister. Can I have your own view?
Wherever they both meet does not really matter. What matters to me is that are these both people really, did they really decide to settle down as husband and wife?
Okay.
That's what matters, because these days, I know in the time of our fathers, they do our forefathers do find a wife for their own sons,
okay.
And it goes well. Not all that really goes well. Some of them there is clash along the way.
But hold on, madam, please. If you may understand me, actually, I know, like as you said, my father or my grandfather or great grandfather, the same thing actually happened, or that was the story we used to have, and of course, it is true that precisely they always find wives for their sons, or maybe because of the intimacy of families, they get married to one another and it works for them. But right away, we are talking of this modern world, or these modern days. We see that a lot of people, they so much emphasize on Facebook, things like that, and Twitter and the rest. And we are hearing a lot of, I mean, I believe in the society now, it's causing a lot of damages. How? In the first place, there is nothing far better than when couples meet. Right? Mm-hmm. Because this is a lifetime journey of which they're supposed to know each other. But whereby in Facebook, as we've been hearing, and most in the news and medias, sometimes one whom you see might be black, at the end of it comes a white man or whatever. So I mean, a media this thing sometimes it doesn't give us the true result of one we are talking of. You see, or sometimes becomes maybe an impotent or cripple or whatever. So a lot of people are commenting that there is nothing above maybe both couples to meet first, to know one another before such a thing of discussing getting married or whatever. And but this Facebook, sometimes people even almost get married before the day of the wedding through this Facebook. So what I'm saying, how do you see it? Or I mean, does it work, or is it something that I mean you will encourage people?
What I have to say concerning that is that if you see most marriage of this time,
Okay.
you check the way they meet, and it's not really encouraging.
Thank you.
Because some meet theirs through Facebook, through Twitter, and all those things. And that's why we have single mother, single father all over the place.
Evangelist, please, you understand? I hope
Oh,
you understand fully.
I think
So-
what I see there is, number one is that knowing what you want.
Okay.
This is very, very important, that you as a woman, as a man, whether you met each other through Facebook, whether you met each other through in any means, but the most important thing is that what do you want? Is this the right way to meet your partner? Knowing what you want is very, very important. So when you know what you want, you know how to go about it. But the truth is, these days is that most of people doesn't know what they want, and as long as you don't know what you want, you meet people or you get somebody anyway anyhow. You understand? What I believe is that you as a woman, what do you want? You as a man, what do you want? Where do you want to meet somebody that you are going to live for the rest of your life? You understand? So this is very, very important. Where you meet your partner, sometimes it matters so much. You understand? Because based on maybe, for example, now you cannot expect a man of God to meet somebody that you want to marry, maybe in the club. Then what are you expecting of that man? You understand? So all this is very, very important.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree with it, because if evangelist is not saying that a man of God cannot meet his wife in the club, I did not take that, because there are most people out there that is inside the church as a worker now. But they were once a prostitute. You understand?
Okay.
God turned them to him. You understand me? God can, I swear, speak to man of God to go and pick a wife somewhere.
Well,
so I disagree with that.
It seems like maybe we are digressing. I mean, we are getting out of the whole issue. What I'm saying, in effect, is that I'm not talking of maybe the change or things like that. What I'm saying or emphasizing is that does it matter where we meet our spouse, or is it encouraging to meet someone face to face rather than maybe meeting on Facebook or any media? And what consequences or in effect, where do we feel that we are having lapses or mostly problems on these very marital issues, or how they come together? Because I will be hearing, like here with me, most of the messages they sent before we start this very program, they are commenting on how they met on Facebook, how they ended up. Some I mean, Pharisees. Some are never what they are or to be. Some the way they polish their pictures. Some so in all this, some maybe introduced by friends. Maybe at the end of the day, it becomes maybe a good digger, because the friend has one interest or the other, maybe to run the other man or the other woman down. So in effect, we hear in the conclusion of what we're seeing here, it seems like people rather believe or prefer to know one another facially. So that is what I'm emphasizing. So do you mean that this no matter anywhere you meet, it doesn't mean?
No, for me, I think wherever you meet, I believe that the best way to meet, if I should speak this way, the best way to meet is knowing the person face to face. This is very important, because someone you see in the picture may see the face of that person, but you don't know how that person look like. You don't know the standard of that person who we are speaking with. You understand? So the best way is that knowing that person one to one. Then that is what I believe, that this is the best way. But you may still meet that person through Facebook. It may work for you, but that is not the best way. So the best way is that seeing who you are talking to face before any other thing else.
Okay, thank you. I think on this very issue we've got a lot of points there, and the viewers hope you're hearing and their contributions. We would like also for you get your own comments as well, to know and or to, in comparison, as an encouragement to those that are about to marry. We're not talking about those that are married already, because they are into the whole game and there's nothing to do about it. Please, I would like to ask again, how do you see, does age matters in a marriage? Is there any level or age that one's supposed to get before getting married? So, madam?
I think as a lady, if you are up to 24 years old, you should be thinking about marriage, because when you are waiting to be more than that, time is going. So there will be a time that you will get to, you will have no choice to pick anyone as a husband. 24 years old is better.
Okay. Please, Mr. Sam, Sam, please hold on. Madam, why do you specify on age 24 upwards, as you said? Does it mean that one, because according to generally we are meant to understand that from 18 is mature. So does it mean a lady of 20, 21 or 18 thereabout? I mean, it is not advisable to get married?
To me, it's not advisable, because when a lady of 18, 20, when she's not planning about marriage, there are many things ahead of her. You understand? And a marriage that we are talking about is not something of if you are getting married, you are just getting married to just that to the man alone. You are getting married to the family of the man too. So I know that some little child, they have brain more than adults, but at least that age of 24, it can be able to bear and to
okay, madam, we understand you now. Yeah, we're getting where you're going. Evangelist, so how do you see it? Does age matter in marriage?
Yes, I believe that age matters in marriage. Number one is you must finish your school. Education is very, very important.
Brother, sister, to go to school, it's
very, very important. Not to run into marriage.
The grammar in the blue. Yeah.
Not to run into marriage and the next day you are coming out. That is why there is many single mothers today. You must be taught. You must be taught and know some things before you go into it.
Now to say marriage not be small picking things. Say make we grow before we go marry. Okay.
So so the issue is this, and as a man, you must know what you are about to enter into. So, but in all these things,
generally, okay,
education is very, very important.
Okay.
Before you know, and it must be taught, so that when you go in, you will not rush out.
Okay. God bless you. So, what we're saying in essence, both of you, is that it's better to be mature before getting into marriage.
Yes.
And maturity does not specify age, as to be mature in mind. Okay, thank you. Well, viewers, you've heard us here, brothers and sisters, what they've been saying and concerning this very marriage issue, the way on their own advice or idea or what they think about it. So, on our own, be another different thing. That is why we talk say who get contribution, make it still they send the comments and the contributions and the question as well. Because I know say this marriage issue now something we be say no be papa and mama. Everybody will still join them as time goes on. So now something we be say we still need to get guidelines, because I believe say if they teach us well, we no go fall apart, and all those single mother, single father or whatever they call it, or maybe divorce will not be rampant like that as it is here in this very area that we are in the Western world anyway. Well, in conclusion, I will understand that also that it is advisable that we still ask our fathers, our mothers on how they've lived in their past lives or past mistakes. It's very, very important, so that we don't fall the same victim, because sometimes it is not it is not what they wanted to have as a result from their own marriages, but sometimes they go into it. So for that, we would like, especially every father or mother, I beg, we could tell our children the mistake we did and the better way still there, so that they will know what to do, so that they don't go for the same victim, especially single fathers and single mothers. Okay, thank you. Thirdly, although it's on the same age of issue of a thing, does age differences between couples matter, Evangelist?
Yes, it's very, very important. You know, the Bible says that in the beginning it wasn't so.
Okay.
Because of the kind of the modern life that we are now, sometimes we say that it doesn't matter. The man must be ahead of the woman.
Okay.
This is very, very important.
That's you mean say at least the man will senior the girl
Yes,
or whatever.
the man must senior
Now they hear
the girl.
Okay.
At least, at all, they see 1 year. At all, they see 6 months.
Okay. Madam, hold on, please. As a woman, how did you see it? I mean, though they said love is blind and things like that, and with love it doesn't count. So sometimes you see people, a boy of let's say 25 and a woman of 30, 35 want to get married to him. So how do you see it? Does it have any effect, or does it have anything to do with, I don't know? So can we hear from you?
For me, just like as our brother evangelist, just like as I say, I believe that the age of the man need to be above than the age of the woman.
So that respect go there for the house at least. Thank you. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, because I have a comment here from Twitter. Someone is commenting also that it matters a lot. The man need to be ahead of the woman. Okay, thank you.
Do you know? Sorry to cut you off. Do you know? Sometimes I think there's some family that they are having problem, and what is the problem is the age. Okay. And the woman was expecting the man to greet him. And when you look at it, the woman, this senior the man, needs to greet him, good morning, man. So, and this is causing problem, and the man want to show that I am the head of the family.
So because
that is why the man need to be ahead of it.
My brother,
to avoid all this
people don't say na love or whatever, or maybe money matter. Like would they hear say, okay, you can see a comment here from Italy. Yeah, brother Sas, okay, brother Sas here is commenting that it happen for Italy here. We problem, they bring problem for the house because the boy, whether na money you go for, I don't know, you go marry the woman way there above, and today every day get as it be because the woman they like see the boy they bring his head down. It can be now. Okay, thank you, brother Sas. Well, madam, I think. We really appreciate your coming here because you tried so far for us. But I think we still have one more thing here to go. I mean to answer or to have a contribution from you.
Before we ask that question, I won't just throw these words to every viewer. You understand me? May we think inside us our normal tradition. Nobody feel pass an elderly man for road. Elderly man will greet you. You go fear.
Tell them
you go fear. Say why this man they greet me and I'm supposed to greet her.
Okay.
And how you go look like? Say for instance, woman when is senior man come marry and put for us. He come they greet him every morning. My husband, good morning, sir. My husband.
You go say na you go say na
how he be? The man a blessing they receive of course. As our tradition.
Well, thank you, sister. That's it. Okay, well, I think the last question here we have is who and who makes up marriage? Well, evangelist, can I hear from you? Who and who makes up marriage?
Well, it is the man and the woman. Both of them, because this is
yeah, but here in Western world, we are seeing that a man and man marry, woman and woman marry. They say they are couples. So I don't understand that.
Well, it's just like as I said before.
Okay.
I said before that in the beginning, God made man and woman. Okay. He didn't say man and man. He didn't say woman and woman. No, okay. Man and woman.
Well, madam, how do you see it, man and man, woman and woman these days? That is, I mean, they are trying to legalize in most places. But thank God for Naija. And Naija, thank God. I believe such a thing not going to happen for Naija, no matter anything. You know, because when you talk of godly, that is the scripture, Baba God no support them. You talk of tradition, Naija's back pastor no support them. So thank God I we even belong to Naija. Naija, hey, woman, how do you see it before we run? I mean, we get out of this very program and we'll be preparing for the next time. What? How do you see the whole issue? Is it advisable? Because these days we find that even some families or parents are supporting such. So you as a woman, I believe you have kids. So
to me, it's not good for a man and a man to become husband and husband. It's okay. Not husband and wife.
Okay, thank
it's
you.
Husband and
husband.
A woman, a woman to get married is wife and wife.
Okay.
So
I
believe that is that is not our culture. Neither is it our tradition.
Okay.
Though that we are living in Europe, we must not throw away our own culture and grab theirs. So our culture remain our culture. So since we are Christian, Bible, God Almighty, the way we see it inside the Bible, it didn't say Adam and Adam. Neither did it say Eve and Eve. It's Adam and Eve, which means a man and a woman. So we will try our possible best to make sure that our children did not fall a victim of it, because our children did not even see us getting married to a woman, or neither their father getting married to a man. So it's not advisable and it's not good.
Yeah, well, viewers, I don't hear what they talk. The people who did the studio with us today, and I hear what they talk. Say, just like what I said before, I say, maybe they tell our children waiting we undergo and the ways to go in life. It will help them, because if not be so, especially this Western world, it will corrupt them, it will change their mind, make them know what in other words, if say me I no marry, I no go get my own children. If my papa man no marry, no go born me. Man and man, I never see where them born. Woman and woman, I never see where them born. But they say na modelization. Truth, no, they modelize truth. Truth is truth and lie is lie. So make una dey hear. Well, viewers, we come to this end of this very program, and we'll be having this very issue or this very program, not specifically on this very topic, same time Saturday by this time. So please, viewers, send down your comments or whatever you have, contributions or questions, so we'll be happy to have them. And I know say some things they bother on Akuma, may I still send and come. By the grace of God, I believe the people will be here with me in the studio will also assist us to, resolve or bring their own contributions or idea, so that we will make sure say we know they get all those wahala for our homes, both married and unmarried. But especially unmarried, this is very important to you, so that now no go make the same mistake with Baba them or Mama them make. Sometimes you see some people marrying 2 times or twice or whatever. So we will try avoid them. Especially this program will help us. That's why we won't really emphasize on this very program issue, because now this program issue they very important. You see single children or single child or motherless or whatever, and all these things they bring up. I beg, make we try. Same time this time on Saturday we'll be here. Saturday 3 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Meridian time. Please don't forget. I'm your host once again, Naija Eastman. Thank you. And again, please, it good make it be say what thing we will do next Saturday. We will talk, so make we hear and make we know, so that you prepare yourself with your question or contribution or whatever. By next Saturday, what we will deliberate on now, how which one they important on marriage issue. Is it court marriage, traditional marriage, or what do you call it, church white wedding? So Moku know the one where they important, and the one we're supposed to come first. And we will treat here on Saturday 3 p.m. Greenwich Meridian time. Please don't forget. 3 p.m. Make not forget to make una prepare on our question when I take bombs and the answer when I will still give us to take help us on this very issue. God bless you.